Yo, what's up, everybody? It's MidnightOsiris and Kgskippy,
Hey everybody.
and he's tired right now.
Yeah,
And
busy
today,
if you can't tell.
and today we're going to be talking about Call of Duty Elite, which is supposed to be a subscription-based digital platform made by Activision, the guys behind Call of Duty, and it's supposed to be a type of thing where basically you have the ability to connect with players that you want to play Call of Duty with, like coworkers and stuff like that. It's kind of like a Facebook type feature. You can compete in tournaments for prizes, and you're supposed to be able to have the Black Ops type heat maps and stuff like that you have on your stat sheet right now in Call of Duty. So it's like a compilation of that kind of thing, and it's subscription based. Activision hasn't pinned down a price yet, but it's supposed to be around the cost of Netflix. So, what do you think about that, Mr. Skippy?
Honestly, I don't think it's going to be worth the amount of money that you're going to have to pay for it, to be honest, because you can find websites that are basically going to do the same thing
That's what I'm
for
looking at.
what you have to pay for.
Yeah.
I mean, just okay. We're gonna put this out here. Me and Midnight met through Huppet Gaming,
hmm
and that is basically going to do what the Call of Duty Elite wants to do for their paid subscription.
Yeah, it just reminded me of an eHarmony commercial. Yeah. No, I was thinking the exact same thing. This whole Connect thing, this whole Facebook type Connect thing, it's already been done and it's free. The competing for prizes and stuff like that, it's already been done and it's free. And game battles,
Yeah,
Game Dunzo does it too. They do it worse, but
yeah,
it's already been done. All this stuff has been done, and unless you can do it a lot better than than these guys have done it, and they've been doing it for a while, it's they're not gonna. There's no reason to buy it. You know what I mean?
yes, very true. I mean, there's no point in. I mean, of course, the map packs could become available through Elite, but they already said that you can also buy them through a lump sum, which really it doesn't make any difference then.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know. It's just this is the kind of thing where it's like they're trying to scam you without you knowing. They're trying to pull the wool over everybody's faces, and because places like Huppet and even game battles aren't really that well known. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure a lot of gamers have heard of MLG, but as far as game battles goes, even though there are a lot of people on there, I'm sure the vast majority of the millions of people who play Call of Duty really haven't heard of game battles. They're
Yeah,
just not into that.
yeah. A lot of the people just do it for fun, more or less. I mean,
Yeah.
that's how I started out until I started finding people to play with, but that's a different conversation.
Right, right. Yeah, no, but it's like a big scam, and it's not like I'm mad at Activision. It's not something to get angry at Activision about. At first, that was my initial reaction. Like I heard about it, I'm like a subscription based thing for Call of Duty. Why would they do that? Like I got kind of mad, but it's not something to get mad about because this is the kind of thing you expect a company to do. You know,
Yeah,
they see a venue. This is multiplayer. They see a venue where they can, it's basically a blank slate because they're not charging anybody for multiplayer. They're charging people for maps, and that's it. They're putting out two things a year that cost $15. And while, $15 over millions of people, that's a lot of money, but there's a blank slate here, and they see it as an opportunity to make more money, and that's what they're trying to do. It's probably going to fail, to be honest. I don't want to be pessimistic, on their part, but it doesn't look like something that's going to be very successful.
the only reason that I would see it not failing is if for some reason that they were not gonna make people pay for it. To be honest.
They said a portion of it's going to be free, and I think it's going to be that stuff that we have in Black Ops, the heat maps and all that stuff like that. All those in-depth
Right,
stat things
right.
are supposed to be free. But here's the thing: I'm going to go out on a limb here, and it seems pretty obvious that the vast majority, again, of Call of Duty players are very casual players. They don't play to get into all that heat map stuff. They don't need to connect with anybody. They already have friends, to play with. They don't need to do that. They don't need to compete in tournaments because they don't give a shit. All right, and they don't want to improve because they don't care. Again, it's
Yeah.
just none of these things are are like big features for the majority of the Call of Duty community. So it's like, it doesn't seem like the type of thing that's going to be very successful.
No, I don't think it will be, just simply because it's not going to be successful in the way that they're intending it to be used. Because in all basicality, what it's going to offer is what you can get going on to a Game Battle's website.
Yeah.
What the paid things are going to be.
Yeah. It's all already free. You just have to go to different places to get what you want. This is basically a compilation of things that people have already done, but it's designed for people that don't make up the majority of the Call of Duty community.
Yes.
They just don't. Besides that, it's already been done. You don't have to go over it again. This doesn't look like a good idea.
Yeah, more or less, it seems like they're trying to get you to be more involved in the Call of Duty community.
Because they're trying to make money.
Yeah. And
this is their business.
Honestly, the reason that they're doing this, I think, is because they're going to end up losing a lot of people to, say, Battlefield, if Battlefield is really successful. And I mean, I think this is maybe a way that they're going to try to bring people back in.
I think a big mistake a lot of companies make is they get worried over the flies, basically. Freaking Call of Duty is a monster, and Battlefield is a fly. Yep. All you got to do is swat it away. You don't have to make something like this to try and combat that. And it's not gonna, because this is how bad ideas are born. You get worried, you get fearful that some other thing is going to take your thing away. Something's going to take it away, and then you come up with a bad idea like this. It's just, this is not going to work.
It's just waiting to, just waiting to flop, and just to put it as plain as day, it's just waiting to flop.
And it's not a surprise or anything. It's not something huge. Here's one way I can see the Call of Duty Elite thing being successful. If Call of Duty Elite has you pay to record videos, and then you can put audio tracks over them and do commentary over them and put them up in HD over YouTube. If you can do that, all you have to do is see the time of the video and put an audio track over it. You can upload an audio track over it and submit it into YouTube. That would be a big thing for the commentary community. And I think a lot of commentators would do that, because you no longer need to buy a PVR, like the speculation for theater mode in Black Ops.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, Black Ops made a big step by just bringing theater mode into Call of Duty, but the fact that you can only, upload, say, 30 seconds, that, was not enough for a lot of people.
It's just a server issue, You don't have, I think it is. I'm pulling it out of my ass. I don't really know. But, those things like that, you can't put restrictions like that on a good idea.
Yeah.
This, however, this Call of Duty Elite thing, again, I can't really say it enough. It's a bad idea. I don't want, here's the thing I'm afraid of. I don't want this to be the benchmark. Here's the thing. EA, ever since multiplayer came out, this whole Xbox Live thing, this whole subscription-based thing, a lot of companies have trying to capitalize on, this type of thing. Let's make more money off of the people. And, you don't need to. You don't need to. You're making enough money already. Call of Duty makes a ton of money already. There's no need to make more money off of subscriptions and stuff like that. I just don't want this to be the benchmark for every game. I don't want Battlefield to start doing this. Make Battlefield Elite,
Yeah, very true, very true.
So, that's all we have on that. We've said that it's going to fail enough. See you guys later. Peace.
Bye.